Apple announced a bunch of new products yesterday, so let's go over what's new in depth. Let's get started. The first product they announced at their keynote was the Apple Watch Series 9. So that's official. Here's the promo for that. So here's all the changes for the Apple Watch Series 9. As you can see, it's not much. Some of it's from last generation, like fast charging. You do get that new U2 chip, which allows you to find your iPhone faster and more accurately. The S9 SIP, which will make your watch faster, allows Siri to process on device, and allow that new gesture you see right there. This allows you to interact with your watch without touching the screen. So we'll definitely see how that goes. The screen itself also gets brighter at 2000 nits. That's up from the last generation. And then here are some smaller upgrades here. But all in all, it's a minor upgrade. The three big things I can say is the new chips, the U2 and the S9, that new gesture, and the screen gets brighter. That's pretty much it in terms of the major upgrades for the Series 9. But here's the whole changelog for that. Next up is the Apple Watch Ultra 2. So let's go ahead and look at the promo for that. So the Apple Watch Ultra 2 gets the same upgrades as the Series 9 pretty much. It gets the same chipset, which allows that same gesture. And it gets a little brighter at 3000 nits. The same processing for Siri on device. The battery gets a little longer in terms of low power mode, at least from what I saw. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. The big focus of this event for the Apple Watch at least was that it is carbon neutral. So if you're into that, then that's a good thing. But that's pretty much it for the Ultra 2. I mean, it gets mostly everything from the Series 9, the U2 chip, processor upgrade. So not much here, but it is a good upgrade to make the watch even faster for when you do those crazy activities that it's meant for. Here's the full change list for the Ultra 2. And that's it for that. So that's everything for the Apple Watches. They also announced an SE2. So there's the info on that. And then here's the prices for SE2, Apple Watch Series 9, and then the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Those are the prices. And then here's when you can get them. So you see it's get it today and Friday is when they come out. Next up is the iPhone 15. This is official. And here is the promo for that product. We've been waiting for so long and it's finally here. All iPhones in this lineup get USB-C. Now the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus get USB 2.0, so it's not going to be faster or charge faster. It's just going to be the connector change. And as you can see, you can use the one cable to charge all your devices. And this does now include the AirPods Pro 2. You can use your iPhone to charge it if it needs battery. So that's good. One cable charges everything now. And here are the earpods to listen to music with USB-C. After that, here are the changes for the iPhone 15. As you see, it basically adopts everything from the iPhone 14 Pro. So that 48 megapixel camera is a big bump from the 12 that we used to have. And as you see, all the changes here. You get the new colors. But yeah, it's pretty much the iPhone 14 Pro, just a lot cheaper. With the exception of the USB-C port. But it gets better picture, better video. All the cases there. The new chip, A16 from the 14 Pro. So it is basically the 14 Pro. It even gets dynamic island, so the notch is officially gone from all iPhones, and it is basically the 14 Pro just made a lot cheaper, with the exception of the USB-C port, of course. And here's the star of the show in terms of upgrades. This is the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. Here's the promo for that. So as mentioned before, all the changes occurred on this phone, and this is one of them. The iconic mute switch that was on the iPhone since day one is now being replaced with a button. And this button, you can change it to the selected things they have, but it basically is mappable. You can change it to voice memos, flashlight, anything that you pretty much want, especially because the shortcuts applications added, so you can program it to open an app if you want to even. So here are all the changes there. But the big thing is the shortcuts app, because you can, like I said, program it to open Instagram or whatever app you want, or whatever function you want. So that's pretty cool. Let's see how this works when I get my hands on it. But yeah, this button replaces the mute switch, so that's new. And there's the shortcuts demonstration there. So we'll go ahead and test that whenever we get our hands on the phone. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so here are all the changes for the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. So they get the same camera, 48 megapixel, but the sensor is a little bigger. So you're going to get better low light and such. As you can see, just showing you the 3 lengths. The Pro Max gets another feature, which is the telephoto gets bumped from 2x to 5x optical. That USB port now gets USB 3, so that's different from the 15. It does take advantage of the USB 3 protocol, which means it's faster in transfer. So there's that. There's the action button, ProMotion, of course, and then you get Wi-Fi 6E. So that's a bump up. And yeah, you can see all the changes here. But this is where mostly all the upgrades occurred for the event, is on this phone. And that wraps up the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. I hope you liked what you saw. Please subscribe if you did, as it really helps me out. And I'll catch you on the next video when I get my hands on the iPhone 15 Pro. See ya.